Hey guys, I'm here with another video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to manage night shift and how I get by, and I'm going to show you guys actual videos on what I do in a span of 24 hours. So for one, I love night shift because it's less management, it's more pay, and it's a lot more free time. And that free time I like to use to make myself better in any way. It could be about self-care, learning, entrepreneurship. It's like a span of 4 hours every night where you have downtime, and I use that to basically be productive. Or even if you were in school, perfect for people in school. So yeah, I just prefer night shift. And I didn't really choose this lifestyle. It was kind of like thrown into my lap because as a new grad, that's kind of the last position available, because most people want day shift. They have family. They don't want to be working overnight. And I don't want to be working overnight. My goal is to somehow find a way away from bedside within the next 2 years, 3 years that pays, if not the same, more. So yeah, here's a look into how I get that done and step-by-step guide. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys a picture version of my schedule before I go into the vlog version. And I'm just going to show you guys August because this is the one where I stuck to my guns the most and did exactly what I was supposed to do. So if you look at the 11th, I like to work my 4 days in a row. And then I take 2 days off, and then I do 2 days again. So then that allows me to have 6 days off, and I don't have to be back to work again until Thursday. Doing that allows me to not have to take off, and if I want to go out of town, which I normally do, but my family came in town during that weekend, I normally don't have to take off, and I can just do what I want without having to request. And on the other days, it shows that it is possible to still work out while you're working night shift. You just have to be committed. And I usually like going to the gym on the first day of my 3 in a row or 4 in a row. And most people don't like doing 4 in a row, but I actually really don't mind. Alright, so I know that managing the gym or your fitness lifestyle, working night shift, is very difficult, but somehow I fit it in. So right now I'm on my way to the gym, and it is, what time is it? About 5 a.m. But the thing is, it doesn't feel like it's 5 a.m. to me. It feels like it's 4 o'clock. So I'm just on my way to the gym when normal people would be asleep. And I don't do this all the time. Sometimes I don't sleep the full night. So let's say if you work 3 shifts, you're off for 4 days. I go to the gym those 4 days I'm off. And I don't do this all the time though. I only am doing this now because I'm on a fitness journey. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to put it out there that you can fit the gym into working. I go to LA Fitness. I love LA Fitness. They have so many locations in Atlanta, and they have fitness classes like yoga, kickboxing, Pilates, all that, all for like $50 a month. Okay, so after I get home from the gym, I get in the shower and I start meal prepping. I like to meal prep my food for my 3 shifts or 4 shifts in a row so that I don't have to worry about going to go get food or ordering food, because the food is already in my refrigerator and I can just grab it and leave out. And side note, if you are on a fitness journey, there's these chips that have so much protein. I like to eat them with some tuna, and just that and 1 serving of tuna alone is like 32 grams of protein. But that's neither here nor there. I also wanted to point out that just because I did this at this time does not mean it's going to be the time I do it every time. Things change, and it's just happened to be the time I did it this time. I said this time so many times. But then after this, I went to sleep and got ready for work. I'm on my way to work. It is currently about 6:20. I can leave out a little bit later because I stay up the street from the hospital. So the only thing I have to account for really is traffic. And yeah, I'm not really sure what type of night it's going to be because they text me I'm going to be charged, and I don't like being charged on contracts. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I didn't record afternoon huddle, but after huddle, for some reason at this hospital, it's like 20 minutes long. It's like, just kidding. After huddle, we get report, and then I look on the computer at my patient's information. Okay, so at this hospital, the Omnicell and the computer is connected directly to each other. So when I'm on a computer, I can just pull or click directly which meds I want to pull and just go pull them when I go to the Omnicell. I don't have to write them down here, which is a lot faster. So I pull my medications for all my patients so that I'm not running back and forth. It does help a lot with time management, and that's really the biggest thing with working as a nurse, night or day shift. You just really have to learn how to manage your time. So I inserted a picture of my planner for the shift that I usually use for Cerner. It really helps with knowing when I have something due for patients, what I have to do, like a task, like wound care or stuff like that. I write it all down, and this paper really helps. Alright, and this is my computer after I then pulled everything and got everything ready for my patients before I go into their room, starting at 8 o'clock, and yeah. Alright, so I got done around 11, which is pretty late for me normally, but I had a lot of total care patients, so it took me a while. After that, I normally just chart my assessments and any progress notes. And after I get done that, or at the same time, I just take my lunch break or eat me a quick lunch. This hospital does nice things like this all the time, but it was one of these staff members' last day. She'd been with them for like 3 years, so they threw her a little party on night shift. Look, she got her already. This next clip is one of my coworkers. You can get really restless around this time. This is around 3 a.m., so she started playing around on the door. This is when I suggest you find something productive to do. It can either be really slow or really chaotic. You can have colds, anything can happen, or you can have like a needy patient that can waste your time for hours in this time. And then there's the last mat pass at like 5 a.m. that you do right before huddle. And that takes a lot of your time because you do like morning labs and any of the morning tasks. This is morning huddle. Day shift nurses came in. It's about 7 a.m. And then right after that, we get report. I don't take long getting report. I tell them everything they need to know, and I'll be out of there. I don't like being in the hospital longer than I should be in the hospital. So after I do that, I go home, get in the shower. My food is already ready for the next day, so I just do the same thing for 4 days in a row and hope each night goes good.